But I absolutely love that. It's such a pretty color. Amazing. I absolutely love this mascara. Super excited about that. Hey guys, it's Alina here, and today I have a monthly favorites video for you. So before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you love monthly favorites videos and you want me to keep doing them, because I would be happy to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I always feel like I don't have enough monthly favorites to do a video, but you guys seem to like them, so I keep doing these videos. So I am going to show you what I've been obsessed with this month. So let me start with eyeshadow palettes. So the first eyeshadow palette is the Too Faced Passionately Pretty eyeshadow collection. I did a first impressions video on this and I will leave it linked down below, but I have been using this palette so much. It's just such a pretty palette. Not only is it adorable to look at, but it just has really, really beautiful colors. The majority of the stuff that's on my lid today is actually from this palette. Love it. It's so great. If you don't have this palette yet, you need to get it. I love it. Oh, love this palette. So the other two palettes that I've been obsessed with this month are the two Makeup Forever Artist Shadow palettes. I also did a first impressions recently on these. And if you check out my blog, you can see more detailed swatches. And as you can see, I've been getting some use out of these. This is the volume one, this is the nudes, and this is the artistic one. Love these. Super pigmented, really amazing colors. I just love it. I don't know. They're just so sleek and really nice to use. I've actually been using that Too Faced palette and the Makeup Forever palettes together a lot, just because I like how they work out. Continuing on with the eyes. So I've been super obsessed with cream eyeshadows, and normally my go-tos are the Maybelline Color Tattoos, but lately I've been dipping into kind of the squirting cream eyeshadows, like the more liquidy ones, not the ones that you dip into a pot. And I have been obsessed with using my Laura Geller Cool Lids cream eyeshadows. I actually picked these up when they were on sale at Ulta. They were on sale for a long time, I think until they sold out. So I don't know if these actually still exist anymore, but I've only recently started really using them. I have, I think, pretty much every color they offered. So I've been using all of the ones that I have, but there are three colors that I've been using the most. And I'll just show you really quickly. So these are the three colors that I've been using the most. This first one here is Lavender Lagoon. The second one is Bronze Beauty. And the third one is Opal Oyster. Love, love, love. As you can see, they're super, super metallic, really, really amazing. They can be built up, but what I love is I love to use them as a base to really kind of give a metallic, shiny look to an eyeshadow. And it helps keep the eyeshadow from moving around. And it also kind of just adds this other element. It just is amazing. So like today I put Bronze Beauty on my lid, and then I topped it with Adore, which is this color right here. So it's not exactly a bronze color by any means. It's kind of got more of a peach tone to it, but it just complements the bronze so, so nicely. These are just so amazing. I'll see if they're still available. I'm not sure if they are. And Opal Oyster, it kind of seems like a silver, but they do have a silver shade that I have. But this one is kind of more of a, I don't even know if I would call it a silver. It's kind of like a pearl, but not so white. It does have silverness to it, but it's really, really flattering metallic that you can layer on a variety of different shades and add that extra pop. They're just amazing. Amazing. So I have two more eye products. So I think this was in my favorites video last month, but it's still one of my favorites. It's the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash Volumizing Mascara in Blacquer. This mascara has been really the only mascara that I've been using, bottom and top lashes. And honestly, I feel like the brush really isn't anything that special. Actually, no, it kind of is. I don't know if you can tell, but the brush is super, super dense. I can't tell if it's bristles or if it's just little sticks of that plastic rubber stuff. But either way, the little bristles are not tapered at all. It's super dense, but super thick. And the brush itself is tapered at the end. I don't know if it's the brush or the formula or a combination of both, but this mascara makes my lashes look so amazing. I absolutely love this mascara. So I was really concerned about loving this so much because I got this as a Beauty Insider reward. Like they had one of the 500-point Marc Jacobs boxes. And I was really worried because Marc Jacobs stuff is usually insanely expensive. But I looked at the full size of this. I think it's $25 or something like that. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is $23, so we're talking a $2 difference from some of the other high-end brands that I would actually pay that much for. So this might be something that I end up getting the full size for because it's really that amazing. It's so good. The other item is also from that box, and it's the Marc Jacobs Magic Marker Precision Pen Eyeliner in Blacquer. I don't know, I just really like how it applies. The only thing I will say is that the tip is not pointy enough and thin enough for my liking to do a wing. It tends to apply a little bit on the thick side, but I usually use more than one eyeliner to achieve any eyeliner look, so using multiple is not really that big of a deal to me. So moving on to, let's do nails. I think this wasn't a recent favorites as well, but I keep reaching for it, so I gotta talk about it again. It's the Butter London Nail Lacquer in Sprague. It's this really pretty periwinkle type blue. And then the other item is something that I can't believe I'm saying. You guys know that I always talk about the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Clearly Quick or something like that. It's like their top coat that's supposed to make your nail polish dry really fast. I've been using that for years and years and years. It's been my go-to drugstore top coat that is quick drying. I have a new love. So I was at the drugstore and I needed more of the Sally Hansen Insta Dry, but I don't know if they didn't have it or I just saw this first. Sally Hansen had a big quick dry top coat, and it wasn't in their normal display in the aisles. It was in one of those little counter displays. So I got it, and this is better than the Insta Dry. This actually dries your nails super quickly, even better than the Insta Dry. Honestly, this is my new favorite, and I probably won't go back because this is just so amazing. I can't believe that I'm actually saying that I like this better than the Insta Dry. So I don't know if Sally Hansen just improved upon that formula, but I absolutely love that. I'm telling you, you put it on your nails, and even if you go straight to sleep, you're not gonna get those like marks from the sheets, those weird like fabric marks. So now more makeup. I have two foundations this time. The first one is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I actually got this through Sephora in promo code, and the color is light beige. So I wanted to really test it out, so I took this foundation only on my trip to Boston. So I used it every single day, and the color actually matches really well. I haven't tried the other colors, so I don't know if maybe there's a better match for me, but I really liked how this one applied and the color that it gave me. I love this foundation. I wouldn't say that it's very heavy coverage whatsoever, but it's another one of those perfect for daytime foundations. It's just amazing. And it's oil-free, which is really great since I am a greasy gal. The other foundation is one that I actually put on Instagram. I bought over a month ago, probably 2 months ago, and I just haven't used it yet. And it's not because I haven't wanted to, it's just that I have all these other foundations to use, and this one does have SPF in it. So I feel like when a foundation has SPF, I hate to wear it at night because I feel like it's a waste, or I hate to wear it when I'm filming because I feel like it's a waste, because not all foundations have SPF, so it's nice to save those for when you're actually going outside. And it is the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. This one has SPF 25, which is actually pretty awesome. It's oil-free. The color that I am in is honey, which is pretty interesting because I normally would associate honey with like a very tan color because that's usually what they are. And thankfully, one of the ladies at the Benefit counter saw me kind of scoping out the foundations and actually told me that this would be a better shade than the one I was looking at. I can't remember which one I was looking at. And I'm glad I went with that because I recently started using it and I absolutely love this foundation. It's just amazing. It's a really great foundation. I didn't think I would like how it applied because I've seen some reviews, but it's a great daytime foundation. It's got SPF 25, which is higher than the usual, which most foundations have SPF 15, which is like a joke. It gives you a nice medium coverage without feeling heavy, and it's great for daytime, and since it's oil-free, it's great for oily gals. It's just, I love it. I think it's great. I have two lip products. The first one is Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color Como. I actually got this not too long ago, but I've been wearing it quite a bit. I wore it in my Q&A video. I love it. It's just such a ridiculous color, and it applies so opaquely and stays so nicely that I had to include it. Even though it's really, really expensive, it's just one of those shades that isn't common enough that you can say, oh, you could easily find that in the drugstore. It's just such a vibrant purple, and you guys know I love purple, especially purple lipstick. Had to get it and I actually love it. The other lipstick that I have is the Bite Beauty Cream Deluxe Lipstick. This is part of their Lip Lab limited edition releases, and this is 007. This is the July one. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty pink color. This is actually the shade that I was wearing in my Urban Decay Smoky video. A lot of you guys asked about it. It's such a pretty color. I actually haven't picked up any of the other Lip Lab releases. They all looked great, but none of them really caught my eye like this one. It's so pretty. It's completely sold out now, and I really wish I would have bought a spare because it's such a pretty color. And I'm sure I have something similar to it, but it's not just the color, it's how it applies. It's just so flattering. I absolutely love it. And I wish I would have gotten an extra. All right, so I have one item left, and this is an item that I have been loving and kind of keeping to myself, holding on to it for my favorites video. And it is the Tarte Double Detox Amazonian Clay Exfoliating Mask. So in my previous favorites video, I talked about Glam Glow, and I talked about how I was on this mission to find other clay masks that were just as good for a cheaper price. During 4th of July weekend, Ulta had a lot of the skincare items on sale. I did pick up a couple of masks and some peels, and this was one of the items I picked up. My pores were feeling really clogged one day, so I decided to test it out, and when I read the instructions I was like, interesting. So when you apply it, you apply a small dime-sized amount and you rub it into your skin. So this is something different than most masks. Most masks you just layer it on and that's it. But this one has little exfoliating beads, so you rub it into your skin a little bit and then you let it dry for 5 minutes. What I loved about that is there are very few masks, especially clay masks, that finish in 5 minutes. Most of them, they're 20 to 30 minutes to let them dry. So already that's a plus. The exfoliating beads, another plus. It does kind of burn a little bit, and I don't want to say burn, it just kind of like feels like it's doing something, but it's not anything that you can't handle. After 5 minutes, the treatment is dry and you just rinse it off. Your skin will feel so amazing. It just feels so great. It's amazing. I will not be paying the full price to replace my Glam Glow. I'm just gonna keep getting this until I can find something better. This is so great. I think I got it for $24. I think the regular price is 30 something, so it's still a lot cheaper than the Glam Glow. You get a lot more product, and it's just a little dime-sized amount that you use. This is gonna last me a really long time. Super excited about that. So those are all my favorites for the month of July. I would love to hear what your favorites were for this month, so please leave me a comment below because I love trying new products and I want to see what you guys are into this month. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and check out some more of my videos. Hope you guys have a good one. See ya!